So, what is it that you guys love most about being a part of this particular group?
I would say for myself, it's just because we're brothers. You know what I mean. So it was supposed to be like this. You know what I mean. So I do enjoy getting a chance to show them stuff that they don't know, and then they'll teach me a thing or two.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a long journey where we went through band members, like one set of band members, another set of band members, another. You know what I mean? So it always felt kind of like a struggle because we always had to like start from the beginning, like start over to show all the songs that we taught the previous band members. But now that we have Loma joining the group, and I'm saying he's like a professional guitar player. You know what I mean? In my opinion, so it wasn't really nothing for him to pick up whatever we were putting down.
Yeah.
And then add his own flavor on top of that. So, you know what I mean? I feel like this is the best music that the band is making at this certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and let AJ go ahead and go.
I kind of like how I can be creative, my own, like the music is. Like, I can add my own style to it. Because I don't want to be like playing like everybody else, just straight, but I can add my own licks and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're not like a strict group, you know what I mean? We're open to ideas, you know what I mean? Because that's how the music innovates, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be able to elevate with the times, you know what I mean? You can't just stay stuck in one period of time. Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Me, I like about like how he said I could be creativity. I'm always on to new things, new better things. How we're gonna elevate more, how we're gonna top the chart, how we're gonna do better from the last time. You know what I mean? I don't want to make music that's beneath the bar. I want to make it over the bar and do it again. Just trying to elevate yourself. You know what I mean? I see the potential in everybody else, so I'm trying to push them to. You know what I mean? We got to record. We got to record, and practice. That's the only way we're gonna get better. That's how we're gonna get all these songs and more albums from now.
All right, go ahead and turn it over to Loma. Go ahead, Lom. So, how do you? Oh, I'm sorry. What's the question again?
Oh, it was what do you love most about being a part of this group?
Oh yeah, well for me, for being a part of this group, the thing that I like the most is it's like definitely the creativity and the innovativeness, but I've played with like a lot of groups too, like as well, like as young as I am, but like this group in particular, like you can tell that everybody's like wanting to be like everybody's ambitious, like they have a good motive and we're always practicing like all the time. So it's just really good energy. It's like the family energy, like you know what I mean? So yeah, I really like that too.
All right.
Definitely. What do you think of our style of music as far as the chicken scratch goes?
The chicken scratch, I think you guys sound really good, and I was surprised to hear that you had only been playing the accordion for 2 years because it sounds like I've been playing the accordion for a year now, and I'm not even as close to where you're at as an accordion who's just been playing for 2 years. So that's pretty cool. Like, I mean, man, that's.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, but that is the 2020 Mushida Best Accordion Player as well.
Oh, really cool! Awesome, congrats.
Yeah, we got the best drummer right here, 2020.
Okay.
For the Mushida, and I'm the best bass for the 2020.
Well, congratulations to all three of you guys on winning those for the 2020 Murtada. Cool.
Yeah, but like I said, when AJ came out, I wanted him to be well polished. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to come out sounding like mediocre-ish or like beginning. You know?
Yeah.
I wanted him to be at the top tier level as all the accordion players are. Because I know there's plenty of talented accordion players out there. I play accordion myself, but I'm kind of nice with it, but I'm not all the way nice. You know what I mean? There's people out there that are nicer to me, but hey, I make it look good though, you know? Yeah, so that was a pretty good moment for us too to show that our work is paying off, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And you guys are being acknowledged for your talents.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what we strive for, you know what I mean?
So what do you feel is the best song that you've ever released and why? Or even best album?
I could do both. The best song that I'd say that I released, because I have plenty of songs that are good too that are not released. They're still in the computer, you know. But as far as the albums that are out now, I would say probably So Fresh, So Clean.
Okay.
For the versatile music too. As for myself, which I played bass, I played drums, and I played guitar on that song. So if you do have time, go ahead and take a look back on that, you know. I feel that was the best song that I've done. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and turn it over to Carl.
The best song probably that Meg Thee Stallion off the Flores album. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one for the electronics. But for the Warda best song, it's kind of hard to say because I don't know. I'm like how you say it. I move ahead. I don't look back. So all the new song I probably like is Unreleased.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to AJ.
Well, I don't have too many songs out for accordion, but I do like play percussion before with these guys, and I think I played the best percussion in the everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the other songs that I will say are unreleased.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to give a pinpoint because the songs that we do have are still not out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard for them to get a grasp of it. But it's coming eventually. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to hear it and feel it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Definitely. Well, let me turn it over to Lone real quick. Go ahead, Lone.
I say my favorite song, 2 tracks that are coming on the third repeat. Those two are Dirty Love and I'd have to say Roxanne.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely.
And
Okay.
how would you guys describe your type of sound?
There's like really no pinpointing on it because we could be way over here one minute and then be way over here the next minute. You know what I mean? It just varies. It just depends on what kind of day it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we do frequently practice. What I was always told was that practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? And you can never get enough practice in. It's kind of hard to say. You know what I mean? But it's up there though. It's in the high ranks of any kind of music that we do. You know?
Yeah.
Because we had compliments from people that played strictly rock music. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Oh, y'all go hard." And you guys are supposed to be chicken scratch musicians, you know what I mean? I was like, we adapt to any weather, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you really have to do, you know? So it's
That's
kind of hard to
awesome.
pinpoint, but I'd say that the chicken scratch is very high ranking, and then as well as the electronic music, which, you know what I mean? I would encourage everybody to go ahead and get into because you can make songs off your phone strictly. You don't need a computer or this whole big studio setup. You can just look at your phone and make a song off of that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's really up to the person on what they want to do. So I do encourage all the young kids download a app and start making some songs. You never know where it'll take you. You know what I mean? Because especially with the electronic music, it took us all the way to Niagara Falls when we got nominated.
Yeah.
And I never would have thought I was going to go there. You know what I mean? I always wanted to get a NAMI or be nominated, even to attend. So going there twice was pretty fulfilling.
The last time you guys did go there was for the 307th Ave and C Street Chapter 2 album? Or?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what was that experience like for you guys?
Oh, no. Was it Chapter 1?
I think it was 1, actually.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool, too, getting nominated. Because, like, the way I never was a part of the NAMIs or nothing like that. You know, I was nominated through the radio station the first time. Which was in, 2017?
Yeah.
Which was in 2017. And, I wasn't too familiar about the process. But once we did it this previous year, they hand select songs out of each, and put them in a category. So we did, it's kind of like 3 rounds. So you go to the second round, but that doesn't automatically assume that you're going to go to the third round, which would be actually being nominated for the category. But it was pretty cool because we got a nomination for Best Instrumental Music, Best Debut Duo / Group, which is me and Carl, which was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
And then I believe it was the Best Chicken Scratch Recording, I think.
Actually, it was 4. It was the best album of the year.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's what the other one was. Yeah, so it was pretty cool that they're taking on to the electronic music, you know what I mean? But that's where it's really headed nowadays, you know?
Yeah, true it is. So what's your latest album now?
The one that previously just dropped was the Famous Ones Presents CMF, which was Carl's solo album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes. So we do all have individual albums. It's not just like we have to stick in one group. Like I got 2 albums that are going to come out. AJ got his own solo project that's going to come out. And then all the ones that are previous were all Carl's solo albums. So the Famous Ones Presents 307th Ave and C Street Chapter 1, 2. That's both Carl's solo albums. And then we also got the Famous Ones Presents Flores, which is Carl's solo album again. And then the one that I just had mentioned, which is the CMF. Those are all Carl's solo albums.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that or even bother to even think that, I guess.
Yeah. Because, traditionally, you don't want the group to break up and do their own solo project. But, we're just one big tree. We got to branch out and give everybody their own lane. Definitely.
Well, that's good. I mean, it sounds like, you guys have a chemistry as a group, but you also acknowledge and see each other's talents individually, and you allow each other to go do your own things as far as music, but you're still there to support one another. And I think that's really, really cool.
Correct. Yeah, so everything that comes out as Famous Ones Presents is pretty much underneath the umbrella of Famous Ones. Rome got a solo album coming out too pretty soon.
Oh, really?
You might hear a couple vocals on there or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I got like 3 albums on release right now.
Oh, okay.
Solo project. But it has everybody mostly on there. As the whole group, but like as in their own instrument on there.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we do feature on everybody else's album. Like Carl pretty much executive produced my whole album. It's all interweb together.
So
we're workaholics.